I'm single. I'm independent. I'm ready to try new things and have new adventures for myself.
There's a bee on your show.
I'm doing things my way.
I think now is the perfect timing for it. First of all, everybody thinks they know you. Everybody thinks they know our family. Everybody thinks they know who we are, what we're like, what we do, and they have no idea. We're so different than what people think we are. And I think that's one of the main reasons why, not to mention the fact that I want to be a voice for women to let them know no matter what you go through in life, no matter how bad you may feel that it's been in your life, you can always start over. It's never too late to continue to start over no matter what, which is basically my book, Starting Over. This is sort of an extension of that, letting them know that Life with La Toya is starting all over.
I'm moving into a hotel while I look for my dream home. I think this mini move will help motivate me to shake things up and get out of my comfort zone.
You talk about your ex-husband. You said you could never fully get away from his clutches until he really did pass away.
Yes, he basically took total control over me. I had to go to Japan. The minute I got to Japan, he took my passport away and said, "You're never going back." And from that point onward, he controlled me. Prior to going to Japan, I was a very religious person, Jehovah's Witness, that's how we grew up, so that's all I knew. I thought if you said something, you're telling me the truth. However, he took that and he just took advantage of me, manipulated, just used me, basically, that's what he did. And that controlling factor just got totally out of hand, where the beatings came if I didn't say what he wanted me to say, if I didn't do what he wanted me to do, all the different things like the Playboys and all these things, and then the threats came with if you don't say this and you didn't say it right, you're sending a message to your family, the way you're looking on it, you're on one cheek like this, and I'm on one cheek because this one's all bruised from the beatings. So this was going on and on and on, and I never ever thought I would escape or get away. I just knew that my life would end just with him and dying, basically.
It reminds me of a bit of the Tina Turner story and how she came through. And
oh no, I know too well what that's like. Because they take away your self-esteem, your self-worth, and they instill fear in you. And you're afraid every single moment, no matter what. You know, the sick part about it all is that he would lock me in the house, lock me in the closet, and I would stay there. But there were times when he would come home, and I would be so happy because there was someone there to communicate with. Just to hear another person in the house, I was like a dog.
do you work with women's groups and women's shelters now?
Yes, I try to do whatever I can for the people who are suffering and going through this.
Myself, Michael, and Kathy. And we all said that we were going to have children and we were going to name them Paris. She had a child, she named it Paris. And then Michael had a child and he named his child Paris. And then, of course, I never had kids, so I named my dog Paris.
They see Michael as, of course, he was the greatest entertainer, and I believe of all time. They don't realize that not only is he Michael Jackson, but he's a brother, he's a father, he's a son, and they kind of forget these things. He's an uncle. So we look at things differently than the public, the way they look at it. It hits home a lot of times when you hear his song and you just want to burst into tears, or you just try to ignore it and you fight it, or it's that moment of when people are giving him adulations and you're happy for him at the same time, but there's that other part of you just crying because you wish to this day that he was still here with you. It hurts. It hurts. And it's if you've ever lost a loved one, you can understand the fact that it's a feeling that is completely, and I do mean completely, helpless. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You can't bring this individual back. You can't make it better. You only have to sit there and just hope that time helps heal everything.
Are there any specific memories or thoughts or things you cling to when you want to remember him in a positive light?
My face and my eyes automatically go to the smiles. He had such a beautiful, warm smile, and he smiled all the time and all the jokes. And that's where I reflect back to immediately.